Have you ever felt this way? You want to change your life. You want to achieve something meaningful. You imagine a better future, a stronger, better version of yourself. But when it's time to start, you whisper the same words. Later. Tomorrow. Next time. If you've ever postponed your dreams, if you've ever fallen into the mañana habit, then this story is for you. Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, lived a young man named Donald. He was 24. Strong, smart, full of ambition. He loved telling people, "One day, I'll build the best workshop in this town. One day, I'll create things people will line up to buy. One day, I'll give my parents the life they deserve." People admired his enthusiasm. But deep down, everyone knew something Donald didn't. He had a weakness. A habit that quietly stole from him day after day. He always said, "I'll start tomorrow." Every morning, when the sun rose over the town, Donald stayed in bed. While others worked early, practiced, or improved their craft, Donald always said, "I'll start later. I'll do that tomorrow." He talked like someone destined for greatness, but he acted like someone waiting for life to magically change. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't hopeless. He was simply trapped, in the belief that he had unlimited tomorrows. One evening, Donald's grandfather visited him. His grandfather was well respected in the town. A seasoned craftsman, his hands scarred from decades of honest work. He stepped inside Donald's workshop. Tools untouched, wood piles beginning to rot, dust covering everything. The old man sighed. "Donald," he said gently, "you speak of big dreams, but your actions don't match them." Donald smiled lazily. "Grandpa, don't worry. I'll start soon. Maybe tomorrow." The old man didn't argue. Instead, he reached inside his pocket and pulled out two simple objects. A small notebook, old and worn, and a small rock he picked up from the ground. "Come," he said, "let me show you something real." He opened the notebook. Every page was filled with dates, sketches, plans, and reminders. "This notebook," he said, "is your grandmother's. She wrote every idea here, and acted on it. One plan at a time. One day at a time. This is why our family had a workshop to begin with." Then he handed Donald the rock. This rock is what most people carry around. The weight of excuses. The weight of saying, "later." Every time you delay something important, this rock grows heavier in your mind and heart. Your grandmother built her dreams with this. He tapped the notebook. You are building your life with this. He tapped the rock. The old man placed both items on Donald's workbench. Your future depends on which one you choose every day. Days passed. Weeks passed. The notebook and rock stayed on the table. Every morning Donald said, "I'll open the notebook later." Every night, "I'll start tomorrow." The workshop stayed silent. The dust thickened. His dreams stayed as dreams. Then one night, disaster struck. A strong storm ripped through the town. Trees fell. Shops flooded. Homes were damaged. When Donald ran to the family workshop, he found his grandfather struggling to support a collapsing wall. Wood beams soaked. The roof leaking. Their family's legacy nearly destroyed. Donald rushed to help him, but the old man's hands were trembling. Donald felt a deep ache in his chest. He realized, if I had started earlier, if I had fixed the roof, if I had strengthened the walls, I could have protected this place. Tears filled his eyes. "Grandpa, I'm sorry. I wasted so much time." His grandfather touched his shoulder. "Storms come to all of us, my son. But only those who prepare are ready for them." He picked up the notebook from the muddy workbench and placed it in Donald's hands. Your life won't change because of dreams. It will change because of decisions. The next morning, Donald changed. He woke before sunrise, cleaned the workshop, repaired broken walls, sharpened his tools, wrote his plans inside the notebook. One page at a time, one task at a time, one day at a time. Day after day, he returned. Some days he was tired. Some days he was unmotivated. But he still showed up. Slowly, the workshop transformed. Then his skills improved. Then customers came. People respected him, not because he talked about dreams, but because he acted on them. Donald became the person he was meant to be. Not because of magic, not because of luck, but because he chose the notebook and put down the rock. Dear listener, Donald's story is not just a story. It's your story. It's my story. It's everyone's story. We all carry a notebook, our dreams, ideas, ambitions. And we all carry a rock, our excuses, fear, and postponement. Every day, you pick one. Not with your words, but with your actions. The mañana habit doesn't destroy dreams loudly. It destroys them quietly. Slowly. Silently. Not through failure, but through delay. So ask yourself, what have you been delaying? What dream have you been postponing? What part of your life have you been saying, later? Because the truth is simple. Tomorrow is never promised. But today is in your hands. If Donald could break the mañana habit, so can you. Start small. Start unsure. Start scared. Start imperfect. But start now. Every successful life begins with one brave decision. Today, not tomorrow. And if this narration moved you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs a gentle push to begin. Together, let's break the mañana habit and build the life we were meant to live.